Hello and welcome back to Xenonauts, maybe the finale. We've captured an Eternal. We're completing the observation, and then boy, I don't know what the next step is, but I'd say we've got 1 or 2 episodes left. We do have an alien base to clear out. I'm just waiting on some soldiers to arrive. There they are. Let's go. I guess this is what's going to slow me down from doing this right now, but all these guys got to move over to rookies until we decide what they're actually good at. I thought this would be a good opportunity to just bring a bunch of rookies on a mission. That being said, why don't we wait for a little bit of engineering to get finished? I have like fusion shotguns and stuff coming out. We just built a new engineering lab here, along with a new science lab. So we are now maxed out on research, maxed out on engineering. We have 2 more living capacity, so let's also just hire some guys for that. Your strength stats would be good if I put you in an exosuit. And other than that, nobody else is really good. I guess I could give you a shotgun. We'll build up some of those weapons. Biosurvey array. This is the one I was really curious about. A sensor package capable of monitoring the surrounding area in an unprecedented level of detail. We first encountered this tech on the Harvester UFO, where the array consisted of over 100 individual detector systems, ranging from small cameras and acoustic sensors to far larger devices capable of measuring exotic phenomena, such as quantum entanglement and grav waves. Unfortunately, this deeply fascinating from a purely scientific perspective, the only instrument that's not too large or esoteric to see battlefield use are miniaturized high-resolution LiDAR emitters dotted across the hull. Thumbnail-sized devices form the foundation of my newest creation, the Sentinel system. Assuming one is not being too strict with definitions, this can grant our soldiers the ability to see 360 degrees. Oh, cool. Okay. The external half of the system consists of a half a dozen LiDAR emitters on a headband worn outside the helmet or directly on the head, which capture a flawless real-time representation of the nearby environment, accurate to the micrometer. A pair of earpieces and balaclava studded with vibro motors form the remaining half. Translate the information into continual low-density audio haptic feedback that indicates the position of closest objects in that direction. Soldiers issued with the device quickly develop an uncanny ability to feel their surroundings. Dude, that sounds awesome. Experienced test subjects proved able to do this with an astonishing degree of accuracy, a talent one suspects would prove invaluable in combat. Sentinel systems are now available for mass production. Unlimited quantities once we build one. Well, obviously, dudes, like, let's put that to the top of the queue there. So, observation of the Eternal is our next, like, major quest line. Just me, here's the character picture of the scientist and the engineer are also changing while higher tier research. Yeah, they do. They get more and more stuff on them, which is kind of cool. Okay, Sentinel modules. Observation Eternal. Mind control, mesmerize, regeneration 100, cloaking field, and hovering. We've learned much about the Eternals, Commander. Little coercion was required to achieve this. Despite its calm demeanor, her captive clearly recognizes the peril of its situation, and thus the wisdom of cooperation. The history of the Eternals survives only in generalities. They were once numerous, but a catastrophic war irradiated their planet and burned away the biosphere. The scattered survivors rebuilt underground, sustained by their advanced technology, and slowly transformed themselves into what they see before us. Only a few thousand Eternals remain, a number kept stable for a millennia via carefully managed artificial reproduction. Their society is engineered to avoid conflict, with the material needs easily met and individuals having long transcended destructive emotions like vanity or jealousy, base impulses such as sexual urges. This permits the Eternal Empire to focus on the ultimate aim, pursuit of a genetic perfection. With their own planet reduced to a barren wasteland, the Eternals scour the multiverse in search of exotic life forms to analyze. Over time, this has allowed them to finesse their genome to the point of achieving biological immortality. Indeed, their gaze has now been fixed on Earth for almost a century. The rich biodiversity of our world makes it a tantalizing prize despite its position at the farthest reaches of the multiverse. Yet, swarming over its surface is a terrible threat, the only other advanced civilization the Eternals have ever encountered. Observation of our planet confirmed an astonishing rate of human population growth and technological progress, as well as the rapid destruction of our own biosphere. Clearly, the Eternals could not permit mankind to continue down our path. Despite the impressive resilience shown by humanity, our captive nonetheless believes the triumphs of the Eternals to be inevitable. This could be a miscalculation. The information they have provided may yet prove sufficient to tip the scales in our favor. Operation Endgame. Assault the alien homeworld and claim ultimate victory over the Eternal Empire. But I want all these things. I'm really curious what the Singularity Core gives us, and I'm also really curious what Vanguard battlesuits look like. That being said, I will do the more important tech first. Okay, there's our fusion shotgun. I'm gonna wait 1 day for these pistols. And I'm actually going to recruit this Asia Pacific engineer. If I can, we'll get Africa here shortly. Let's send a squad. It's an alien base, so... What do I want to take? Not the Mars. I think I said she was going to make a really good Colossus. Because her strength score was really terrible. You have terrible reflexes. Who's got the best aim? Definitely not you. You have really good reflexes, so you'd make a good assault. You also have really good reflexes. You have terrible reflexes, but really good aim. So I'm going to say you'd make the sniper. And we have a bunch of really low health scores. At 89, you have super high strength, so let's maybe give you the shield. And you'd also make pretty good shield. And probably laser rifle, laser rifle. Laser rifle. One assault. All right, that's a hodgepodge. We also have these LiDAR systems now that are, they weigh 12. Okay. Obviously putting them on the marksman would be nice, so that nothing could sneak up on them. I feel like of everybody, they need the auto med the least. Oh no, sorry, you do need that. Yeah, I guess you don't really need grenades. Your bravery is really bad, though. So I'm going to ditch her auto med. All right, that's what she's getting. Your bravery is pretty good. Good enough, I'd argue. can't really have anything fancy. You guys need proper guns. 8 shots? Oh, man. That ain't much. You know what? I think you both have pretty good bravery scores. I feel like the accuracy is more important there. Real mix, right? Praising the Omniscience. Love the idea of these rookies going through a Men in Black kind of job like Jay did. It's definitely gonna be a rookie moment. Damn, Sarah Kelly, your strength score sucks. Honestly, I think I do have to ditch the heavy armor on you. Which I'm not stoked about. All right, then let's go like laser rifles, laser rifles, laser rifles. These shields are still pretty rookie. Do I want the 2 of these gas assaults in here? I guess we could. Let's not use the Colonel Colossus. Let's use the rookie Colossus. Oops. This guy. Auto med system. So you're ready to boogie. You two are ready to boogie. Oh, wait a minute. You guys have fusion shotguns now. I do think the rebreathers are important on them, but we could probably swap the bravery modules out for eyes in the back of their head. Because they have really high bravery scores as assault characters. And tell you what. Just gonna call these Gauss rifles. I'll switch these guys over to them. We're gonna have to strip a bunch of stuff out. Oops. Probably. Yeah. That guy's fine. The other guys suck. Alright. Why don't we give this a shot? I got shields. I got this. Gauss rifles apparently don't get a symbol. We'll go like that. Name a character J? J. Sergeant J. It's quite fun because I really don't know what the alien base is going to be like at this point. I can't tell if it's going to be a huge nightmare or if it's going to be not that bad. One thing's for sure, if we find the base command room, if we find the teleporters, we take them right away. Ooh, how Oh, nice. Only one way to go. No need to rush it. Because it's pretty unlikely they'll open this door, so. Enemy spotted. Good shooting, Tex. Alright, so we have doorway this way. Doorway that way. Keep forgetting everything is basically double doors. You know, a little aggressive, but I don't know, man. That feels like the right choice. Sitting around ain't gonna do much for us. We do got to be careful. I was gonna say, just in case any Reapers show up. The last time we did an alien base, the Reapers were real scary. I can't believe that guy got a shot back. Wow. Shook. I'll tell you. I'm shook by that success. I also find it very funny that that Reaper was like, you know what? I'm gonna leave. I wasn't expecting this. Spaceships? Can I steal a spaceship? How does that work? Yeah, there are doors at the other end here, so. You have a shotgun. You have a rifle. There is a door there as well, so why don't we keep some safety? There's also a door right there. I feel like the answer is to go through this way. Or at least that feels like the smarter thing to do. Let's keep you on a little back guard here, just in case. You get 5 stars for stealing the alien ship. Oh! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Eyes in the back of her head. Oh my god, it gives you full Overwatch. Okay, that's an insanely good item then. Okay. Okay. We're gonna go here. You're gonna go here and watch that direction. I guess I don't really need to worry about this door. I mean, just in case, let's do this. Okay, so that's clear. So... move you over there. Move you over here. I know I don't have an Overwatch now with those guys, but... that's it. But that's it. That happens. You guys form a cross on that. You're gonna watch that door. You might as well just come up here. Eyes in the back, you can see with friendly fire you in the back. I mean, yeah, there is definitely some dangerous friendly fire options in regards to that as well. You have to be careful. But hopefully, not too bad. It's just another operating room. Ooh. Nice. Good shield block. You're kind of out of movement. So... 19. You could take a 47 from there. Kind of like risking these guys if I do that, though. So why not just like do things like use my flash grenades and learn my lesson for once? You're on a nice tasty Overwatch. Guess we'll send you all up together. Yeah, you got enough movement. Kind of a dead end. More or less. You go here, we'll have... You go there, we'll have... You go there, look up. You go there. Okay. Definitely getting faster in our movements. Oh, nice snipe. Nice shot. 2 Reapers. Oh. I was feeling pretty good about that first one. Okay, that room is full of dudes. Okay. Okay, he shot him in the back. Wow, the shield's really doing work right now. Oh, that's a grenade. Stank grenade. And here I am stripping all my stank protection off. Right? Yeah, you don't have stank protection anymore. You do. But you don't either. Well, well, well. You know what? Let's do the other side first. I feel like this one is much more straightforward. Somehow. You have a shotgun, so you're going to have to deal with that Reaper. Almost guaranteed that's what happens there. I feel good about doing that. Let's... Yeah, 94 on a snapshot. I can put 2 snapshots in him. Don't even need to. Alright, well, he's at least suppressed. Take some pot shots with those guys. And then shot and snapshot. 2 big misses, but that's okay. Technically, I still have a sniper here. But I still think she's kind of better off just covering these doors. All right, and this is absolute goddamn chaos. I've got the big suit. But firing it all from where I am is going to be pretty chaotic. All right, I'm gonna snapshot over this guy to kill him. Nice, got a little suppression there. I don't have an answer to this Reaper right now. I think that's my best option. That was not that good an option. Now, these guys have enough armor. 30 HP on that shield. Oh, okay. You're probably dead then. I take that back. I can't get them all with a flashbang. I would like to suppress these 2. I could, an insane thing I could do is move forward with this guy and allow my shotgun to go here. And then take a 77. I think I'd have enough movement for that. But honestly, with the two of them in front here, I feel like this Reaper is somewhat controlled. He's not suppressed, which is probably the biggest issue. Like, part of me is like, do I just lob a smoke grenade in here? It's not going to solve the Reaper problem, but it will at least maybe buy me some time. You've gone, and you've basically gone. You don't have a gas mask, so you can't stay in here. I don't have anybody guarding that door either. It's kind of crazy, but I do think that that's the answer. Just fill the room with smoke. They're probably just going to lob grenades at me right now. Oof, 20 damage. Okay, a lot of stun damage on that Reaper. Eek! You gotta move, right? Oh, because he was suppressed. He couldn't move. Room full of dudes trying to strip us. Ain't that the life some days, you know? Ain't that just how it goes? All right, there is no other rooms back here, so good news. We have a direct path to where we're going next. A lot of funny alien noises. Oh, I guess technically I could come up behind them here, which, I don't know, I'm sort of doing. So, this guy with the shield probably needs to get out of there. I feel pretty confident there's a Reaper right there. Glad I trusted my instincts. What does this do? Kinetic damage? For 17? Should we just box with this guy? Yeah, if it works, it works, I guess. And that right there, that worked. I don't think I want to go in there. I think just take those shots. Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you, Gauss Rifle. Very cool. Your thing has a built-in gas mask, so You actually have a better shot from where you are. Alright, why don't you just crouch in and take it? Suppressed. I think let's move you out of that smoke. And then you have a gas mask. Snapshot. Oh, you're at ammo. That was not the time for that. Drop to a knee and spin around, I guess. Well, you have eyes in the back of your head, so if someone comes out that door, not that you have any time units left, but I guess we'll see how that goes. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I deserved that one. Who's taking 20 damage there? This unconscious dude? Watch out, an alien! Got him! Damn, that was Captain Selden? Damn, Colonel Selden, I should say. Give his rank his dues. We still have stuff out that way. Reload. Okay, this seems pretty quiet. Multiple doors, though. Kind of only clear one room at a time. Sniper's not a lot of use here. So all this threat is purged. Okay, not terrible. Would be nicer if we could kill it, though. But that doesn't look super likely. Damn. My shield's gonna get busted right now. I was thinking he's gonna take a lot of shots to the face. Big multi-door room there. Alright, door. Breach. never want to just give it to me, do you? Well, the good news, this room is clear. And my teams have, like, lined back up. You're just going to watch that with a minigun. You're going to go pick up Captain Selden's body. And by his body, I mean his shotgun, so you actually have a gun. Terrible spot for you to be stopped, but okay. Rookie, you're going to breach that room by yourself. Which should be fun for you. Okay, so you're clear, you're clear, you're clear. You're going to guard that room. You're going to guard that door. Little baby steps. Man, you sure moved a lot of squares on an overwatching sniper and heavy gunner. But I guess you're dead now. So, what does it really matter? Okay. Clear, clear, clear. Grab that shotgun. Grab the auto meds. I mean, part of me is like, you might as well grab these grenades as well. Now, whether or not that auto med will kick in is a whole other question. Nice! It does! Well, that's kind of nice. These alien bases are quite the journey to clear out. A lot of doors here. That's also a door. To a whole other room. Oh man, okay. All right. Do that room first. Just put you on watch. We start having these guys move up. Nice and careful. Easy does it. The last thing you want to do is open a door, discover there's 2 Reapers in there, and you don't have any time left on your shotguns. Hey, okay, we found the command room. Or at least what I think is the command room. Probably going to want to go up here with all of our guys. Let's just wait on them then. I don't need to breach that. If I can wait a moment for the command room, because once you take the command room, you get cameras on the rest of the base, so. Okay, you're going to go that way. You're going to go that way. Hey, you're going to go that way. I set up so that when they came out, they'd all be facing in 4 different directions. For once, I did something smart. You got 20. Yeah, you don't really have all. You don't all really have shots, so. Okay. Let them keep healing. No problem. I really don't think there's a lot of enemies left here because it's been very quiet. This isn't the command room. This is just the other side of the base. I thought we went up a floor. We didn't. All right, well, screw this then. This guy doesn't even have a helmet. You can just move up with everybody. Up. I love that. Open the door, direct like a shotgun directly in front of him, and he's just like, maybe not. Maybe I don't want to go down that road. This looks like it should be command. But I guess is still not. We have doors there and there. I don't know, man. I guess we'll do this one first. I didn't mean to be so aggressive there, but you know what? Save me a bit of time. Because now we can just set up on that. No idea here. You know what? See if that, all that noise attracts any other attention. Doesn't seem like it. That's clear then. That's clear then. That's clear then. That was a bit risky. So that's just a corridor on that side. All I'm doing is make my way back to this teleporter right now. All right, shield. 3 doors. Clear, clear. Really, the formation movement is... It's getting to be very satisfying. Kind of just want to check that room now. I guess this is another area that we haven't done. So I think we'll move up to breach that way instead. So damn quiet in this place. And that just turns. Huh. Dude, where the hell is the command room? It's gotta be, I feel like, loosely that way. No, okay, it's gotta be here. This is command room written all over it. Command room teleporters. More specifically. Alright, so let's go with like the same system. You look that way, you look that way, you look that way, you look that way. We'll go up next turn. Oh! I mean, that worked. I think that guy got suppressed, but no, he didn't. Look at that, man. He's a rookie. He doesn't even have a helmet. You are for sure command room. Okay. Who wants to do what in here? Who's got flashbangs? You do, but you have a shotgun. Let's use you. There's only 3 guys here, so I feel like that's a surefire winner. We also have a sniper to bring up. I guess I probably need to bring my guys off their mats. All right. This guy has that, like, automatic healing ability. Yep, that's the one I'm talking about. So I think I'd like to be done with him first. I don't mind blowing up a few things in an alien base at this point. Oh, you really whiffed that, though. 70 and 70. You have lots, so I tell you what. Unreal. Crouch. Crouch. You can't crouch. $64. Not quite enough, but close. But I'd argue they did good. They're going to smash through every single possible thing that I can. And then we're just going to wait them there. Because what matters is this guy. Who's going to spend his turn getting into cover. Probably smart. Character heard you. Opted for the furniture. Boy. Yay! Is that the only guy left? It's way back by those teleporters. These guys were about to breach a empty storage room. Okay, okay, so fastest way would be to just rush these teleporters then. Which is, ironically, back the way we just came. Boop, boop, boo. Okay, you actually need to reload. You could probably reload. So now we're just on a manhunt. Manhunt, crocodile hunt. Call it what you will. Okay, okay, okay. You as well. I guess we'll leave one guy in there so that we know what's good. And then, yeah, honestly, as long as we have a shotgun, we're pretty much fine. Everything else is just icing. Yeah, I don't even know if you actually need to leave a guy or if you just need to have him kind of nearby. Or like as long as you clear it, I think it might be enough. But I figure we might as well just leave him there for safety. Who's this dude? We ain't even getting close. It looks quite possibly like this guy might just take the teleporters himself, so... You have eyes in the back of your head? Yeah. Oh. That'll do it. Get him. Get him with the pistol. That was like a needlessly long hour. I am not so sure we are going to get to the final mission today now. I feel like I had to clear that out because it was the only alien base. It was the only alien presence left on the planet. Good for the rookies as well. Fusion rifles, fusion shotguns. I might as well grab that guy. I only need one more supporter here to have full support. Operation Endgame. We have everything we need to launch an assault against the enemy homeworld, Commander. The time has finally come to end the war. I've expanded our existing quantum gateway with captured hyperdrive components, created a device capable of translocating 16 soldiers directly onto the ground. Intelligence extracted from our captive Eternal has provided the location of our target. A subterranean facility situated in a geologically stable region near the equator houses both the High Eternal and a vast quantum beacon constructed over many centuries of careful work. The device is the key to our victory, for all hyperdrive travel throughout the Eternal Empire's reliance on the guidance signal it provides. Loss of the beacon would quickly collapse the Empire. The Eternals would be cut off from the worlds they had conquered, a catastrophic outcome given they had become entirely reliant on the food and resources provided by their enslaved subjects. The first stage of Operation Endgame is to deploy our forces at the target site and secure the surface buildings. We will need to locate and destroy any nearby teleporter gateways, preventing the extraterrestrials from bringing in further reinforcements. Your surviving soldiers must then proceed into the facility and vanquish the High Eternal. Though the creature will be reborn in the cloning labs in a matter of days, his demise will throw our enemies into utter disarray. This should grant ample time to seize control of the beacon and rig it with explosives. The Eternals will have no choice but to surrender, leaving humanity triumphant. Make no mistake, we only have one attempt at this mission. Our enemies will not leave such a vital target unguarded for a second time, to ensure you are truly ready before we proceed. Good luck, Commander. Well, there's no way then I'm going in there without our upgraded gear. We don't have enough money to make any more fusion stuff. 16 people. So 2 Colossus, 2 Stalkers. That means I need 12 sets of Guardian armor. Cruiser. Wow, those UFOs are really making a mockery of me. All right, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to not throw the Angel out so that we can actually catch them. Almost lost them. it's too slow. Yeah, Interceptor did a lot more work than I thought it was going to. Okay. You're pretty much done now if that fusion missile hits. Okay. Oh. Little juking around. We can just collect the bounty on that. That's kind of what we need right now anyways, cash, so. So what did I say, 12? 1, 2, 3, 4, 16? This also does mean we're going to have a lot more people in here. So I have to start thinking about, like, do I just want fusion machine guns? Do I want fusion and Gauss? I imagine something I'm going to research here is going to give me, like, advanced fusion. I think we're going to make another one of those. Because I know one thing we know for certain is that we do have 2 Colossus sets, so. I guess, like, what do we have here? A lot of junk. I just captured Eternals. Like, that's junk. Yeah, I mean, I guess. Why not? So the machine gun, we'll grab another sniper rifle. The 4 shotguns. We might even want more than that, but I feel like it's probably rifles. One gripe with late game is that you can stall indefinitely. Recommend Vanguard for most. Yeah, it feels like it's going to be useful. Okay, there is a crazy amount of money. 2 days on Singularity Core. Another battleship. No Angel here. Right, these both move, so we just kind of want to do this and this. I just saw that our Gemini is called Hot Dog, which is a very fun name. All right, Phantom, I don't feel good about where you are right now. Gemini, on the other hand, I feel great about. Crushed. Here's the thing. I don't need any of these alloys. We're swimming in alloys right now. So I'm just going to collect the bounty. Tail it until it's over land and then commence the attack. We might even be in a position where we can just start auto-resolving most of these. Think of all the tech research unlocked too. Literally no reason to do missions aside from training. Yeah. Okay, Angel, you're out. Oops, oops, oops. Uh-oh. Taking that one on the face. Oh man, those huge torpedoes on the Phantom do just a crazy amount of damage. Same thing here. Like, there's nothing really for me to take, so. I guess I might as well make a couple extra fusion rifles. There's the Singularity Core. The power source recovered from the enemy battleship is rather more diminutive than I had expected. Easily small enough to fit within a shipping container, nonetheless capable of outputting more energy than our entire civilization. We've classified the object as the Singularity Core, as my instruments suggest a microscopic naked singularity is present at the center of the device. In simple terms, it's a minuscule black hole that radiates particles rather than consuming them. The design is relatively straightforward. Spinning rings contain exceptionally powerful electromagnets that hold the singularity in a stable position, allowing the twin shield generators to enclose it with a spherical shield bubble that absorbs the emitted gamma radiation and converts it into useful heat. Science. While this setup is entirely self-sustaining, it doesn't last forever. It shrinks slightly with every gamma ray it emits, and my calculations suggest it may only last 3 more years before evaporating entirely. Overall, it maintains the same advantages of the existing alien power sources while possessing an energy density much greater than most intricate Elenium reactors. For all intents and purposes, it appears to be the ideal power source of any large vessel. I can only think of one plausible explanation for this, why the aliens started using them so recently. It reveals suspicious similarities to the sun. No alien activity has been observed near our own sun. One suspects the aliens have somehow manufactured these singularities using mass from their own sun. Given the enormous quantities of mass required, the effects are likely to be calamitous. Each core created would shorten the lifespan of the sun by tens of millions of years. A desperate choice, logical only if it's losing an existential war for survival. Advanced fusion weapons. Well, duh. I'll be getting that right away. Vanguard. And I think the Pegasus and the heavy fusion we could probably skip. Okay, so now we have advanced weapons. So now a shotgun is doing like 3 times 70 versus a Gauss shotgun, which is 3 times 55. With an extra 5 armor pen. Yeah, all right. So there's not really... I guess like the only thing is like if you're specifically fighting civilians who have a bunch of energy resistance, maybe you want Gauss weapons, but otherwise it's like just go full fusion. Fusion won't help against the lizards. Yeah, but like that's a basically like that's the only case scenario. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I mean, should I still take electroshock rifles? Probably not. Who are my best soldiers? I would say like let's sort by accuracy. Maybe loadouts. 2, 3, 4. I have 4 assaults at Colonel. I have 2 Colossuses at Colonel. I have 2 marksmen that I'm just going to have to take, period. For shields, we have 1 Colonel. And then it's like a real hodgepodge. You guys are really good rifles. Currently, you're both sets of stun rifle, but I don't know, man. Like, I do like the stun rifles for taking on things like the big eyeball robots. Probably a wash, even with the 40% energy resistance. Yeah, that's what I think against the lizards, yeah. Part of me is tempted to take a souped up Ares robot, but we really don't have one, and that would be a big waste of resources. Colossus, Colossus. I might take a third a third battle suit. That's a realistic possibility. Maybe 2 more of them. Vanguard armor. Oh, I like that this is just Doom, like the armor that Doom guy wears. Our new XR2 Vanguard battlesuit represents the pinnacle of personal armor, a fully enclosed second-generation exosuit that augments mobility while also providing excellent protection against any kind of battlefield threat. The hardened alloy plating of the Vanguard is similar to that used on the Colossus, but the addition of ultra-dense alloys have allowed for a significant reduction in size and weight. Thick bundles of synthetic muscle fiber connect these plates together, amplifying the strength of the user and providing ballistic protection to the joints. Plus 112 time units. Oh, man. Compact Alenium battery contains sufficient charge for roughly 4 hours of combat or 20 hours of low-intensity operation. It is essential the wearer manages their energy levels carefully and exits the suit promptly if necessary. Removing the Vanguard from within becomes impossible once it's lost power. Complex electronics are fitted into the gloves where haptic sensors permit the wearer to operate their armored fingers with remarkable dexterity, allowing them full use of the entire arsenal of infantry weapons and equipment. The Vanguard is therefore far more versatile than the primitive Colossus, providing similar levels of protection with none of the associated disadvantages, such as reduced vision or limited choice of equipment. One suspects they will easily be worth their significant construction cost. Finally, note our existing Colossus armor could also be upgraded to use the new ultra-dense plating, further increasing the level of protection and potentially allowing these older battlesuits to remain relevant in a breaching role. 34 plus 16. So is it an automatic? Armor HP. Yeah, armor HP 80. So I still want machine gun. Like my machine gun guys should still have Colossus suits. But everyone else should have Vanguards. Basically. Well, except my 2 stalkers, which I probably still want to have stalkers. I think so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, and if I have 3 Colossus suits. Oh, I don't have 3 Colossus suits. Now I have 3 Colossus suits. So what, 45 damage plus 10? So the Guardian armor is 24. The Vanguard is 34 with double the hardness, 20 instead of 10. It also gives you plus 12 time units. It also has a built-in gas mask for the price of 2 extra weight. Yeah, I guess heavy fusion weapons, why not? Oh, let's also do that. So now we have supporters in every single spot. There's heavy fusion, as many of the challenges inherent with stabilizing a fusion reaction become easier to manage. Creating large fuse weapons for use of our vehicles has proven mercilessly straightforward. It does not make these weapons any cheaper or faster to produce. They remain extremely complex designs and must be manufactured to the most exacting standards to prevent catastrophic failure when fired, but the sheer firepower they deliver is outmatched. All three weapons share a similar design, an oversized generation array mounted with an elongated barrel. Yada yada yada, blah 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 blah. The vehicle-mounted fusion cannon. Scaling this weapon up produces the fusion lance, which can be fitted to our interceptors, like the weaker laser lance. And the final variant is the fusion battery, which is what we put on our bases. It would be a mistake to allow our uneducated engineers to construct such large and potentially volatile fusion reactors within the facility where their ignorance may annihilate us. In the interest of safety, I suggest we move our engineering department to an entirely separate facility, as far away as possible. Yeah, fusion cannon, fusion auto rifle. That's the fusion lance. Fusion battery upgrade. I mean, might as well do that. Basically just waiting on Vanguard armor right now. Okay, these guys... No, there's a lot happening right now. Cruiser and 2 interceptors. Computer's getting upset that I'm not beating the game. It's the only thing that makes sense. Okay, you can go for that interceptor now. Ooh, those missiles have some homing on them. Gemini, you're going to go for that interceptor. Oh, my poor Phantom. Trying to keep it out of this arc. Here we go. Okay. Collect that bounty. Those guys can return to base. The Angel is just simply too slow. It cannot catch up. These guys need to repair a little bit. Let's just wait for that battleship to come up here and then intercept it over Labrador. Crap. Very good. Whom do you give the machine guns? I haven't found a good use for them yet. Oh man, no, they're really useful for destroying cover, adding suppressant without grenades. Those are like the two big ones for me. Bonus from high strength. Yeah. Very high strength, high accuracy major, and it was still disappointing. Might be too early in the game to make good use of them. I definitely will say, when you unlock the Colossus armor, the machine guns become a lot more viable. Ain't no doubt about that. You're gonna go that way. Can't believe that hit me. That's dumb. Okay, Gemini. Gemini hot dog. Oh! I don't know what that missile was that just hit hot dog, but holy smokes. That must be the hunter-killer drones or whatever they're called. Damn. Tasty battleships. Okay, launch interceptors from Soviet base. Just these two. Can separate off from the Angel. Tail it till we're over land. And then we can attack it. Can you shoot your fusion lance, dude? Your fusion torpedo? Oh man, oh you're in. Okay, you fired it. Avoid those hunter-killer. Uh-oh. Did I really just fly myself into the front of that? All right, we're good. We're good. Like those bounties. How's engineering doing here? 2 days left on the Vanguard suits. You're never catching them. 1 day, 12 hours. We might catch them if they head directly towards us. It's a bomber. You know what? I'm going to try auto-resolving. Yeah, none of our stuff got blown up. Oh, nice. And you can always ignore the auto-resolve and just fight it yourself if you want. I like that. So this is good. There's alloys. There's everything we need. We got the final tech being researched. 13 hours on that. About 2 days left on these suits of armor. We got cool fusion batteries protecting our bases. Not to mention all the other loot. Time to sell the Phantoms and the Angels, yeah. The X4 Pegasus dropship carries up to 12 units instead of 10 and allows for a third vehicle. Ultimately designed to fill the exact needs of our organization, making it the ultimate method of transporting our soldiers to mission sites, which we don't do anymore. Indeed, the Pegasus can operate in almost any environment imaginable. The reinforced airframe can withstand anything from crushing pressures of the deepest ocean to the hard vacuum of outer space. With the heat-resistant plating of the dense outer hull, could easily endure the stress of orbital re-entry. Really? So you're telling me we could have just flown to the ooh. Propulsion is provided by a sizable bank of ion thrusters mounted on the rear of the craft, which have distinctly mediocre power output, incredibly energy efficient, and maintain function in a variety of different ways. If operating in an atmosphere, they grant the Pegasus by far the longest range of any aircraft yet designed. That's never been a problem for me. The key element of the design is the anti-grav emitter that sits atop the hull. The Pegasus weighs more than the average battle tank. Without an anti-grav field, it cannot even lift itself off the ground. But with the emitter active, the Pegasus can rival our most advanced interceptors for speed. An enlarged squad of 12 soldiers can be carried within the spacious compartment, including up to 3 armored vehicles. The ability to deploy additional soldiers on tactical missions makes this new dropship a valuable force multiplier for our combat operations. Little reason not to commence construction as soon as possible. It is superior in every way to our predecessor. The pinnacle of dropship tech. Pegasus. And we're done research. 2 hours and 17 hours. Here's the last Vanguard. There's the last Colossus. So, Vanguard. Heavy Vanguards with jetpacks. What do they really need here? Strength, eyes in the back of their skull, accuracy. They've got built-in gas masks. They don't have the auto med modules. Which I guess is kind of a bit of a bummer. All right, where are all my colonels? You're a lieutenant, you're a captain. Here are my 2 marksmen. Colonel. So let's see here. Selden is still injured. But I'd like to get you all suited up. I don't think I need these electro batons. Man, I tell you what, I mostly just need fusion shotguns. Don't need gas masks. I mean, I guess the smoke grenades are still really handy is the problem. We'll call these guys Vanguard Assault. Vanguard A. They're all strong enough to take it because they get 100 strength because of that exosuit. So that's pretty peak. I have 2 shield colonels. Which I guess we're going to call Vanguard shields. I'm going to let keep the same shield design. No auto docks. I feel like, man, I just feel like it's risky without the auto docks. But I guess the thing is like all of those shield guys have shotgunners with med packs right behind them. And in theory, the rifles are the same. The Colossus is perfect the way they are. Oh, you don't have the right setup. This is the Colossus. So, Colossus, Colossus, Colossus. You're gonna take extra ammo. You have a med bay. You have mine shield. Yeah. Okay. Take a flashbang just in case. It's the final setup, right? Build a couple more Geminis. Does the exoskeleton stack? No, I don't think so. Yeah, I think you can only have one. Okay, so if I have them and them sorted. Colossuses are fine. You guys got to be figured out. Geo, I guess you're coming along. So you guys are going to be like fusion rifles in Vanguard armor with jetpacks. Yeah. Mind shield modules. Man, I wish the tactical vest could put one more thing in here. I think the auto dock. I don't know. I mean, I guess like they have the advanced med kits. So do the rifles really need an auto dock? They have emergency stun batons. This is literally only in here for if they run out of all their other weapons. I love that I just do not use grenade launchers. I've just been like, no. No, I don't think I will. All right, well, that's a pretty good setup. Vanguard rifle. Suppose we've never used that little radioactive symbol before, so. So I think you guys are all just going to become Vanguard rifles if that's the case. And then I think that's our whole squad, right? 2 shields, 2 marksmen, 3 Colossus, 1, 2, 3, 4 assaults. I have 5 left over. 3 rifles. No, I have 2 more then to go. Do I take a shield for every sniper? For every shotgun? I mean, it's a hell of a way to breach and clear, but I'd have to make 2 more pistols. I do have to wait for 2 guys to heal. Who do we have? Captain Vance Wright, Captain Sarah Kelly, Captain Christy Marie, and Captain Casey Ward. Yeah, you know what? I probably could. They both have pretty good accuracy. Oh, your strength score sucks, though. Your strength score is really good. Your accuracy is abysmal. Your stats are really good for being a Gauss Rifle and a lieutenant. But somehow making you a shield puts you fully overload. What about this guy? -4 TU penalty. I guess I could take that. 68 is not great. That's really slow. And you're currently set up as my other Colossus, but maybe I should take Sarah Kelly here. Who's got higher accuracy? LTJ does. Got 4 TU. If I put you on Vanguard Shield, you're also 4 TU. Okay. All right, well, I think that's the squad then. So we basically have everyone... We've just got to wait for Selden and Dr. Evil to be done. Alloys. I really burned all of my alloys, hey? So I need 9 alloys. You know what? I could just go to the Geoscape and request alloys. Then I make 2 more fusion pistols, and we have enough for everybody. How long are they going to take to heal, man? That is slow as hell. Oh, yeah, the Vanguard armor is also giving them the TU. That's right. I didn't realize there was an option to reduce panic. Okay. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Gotta wait on heals. I'd really rather not do that. Panic in Africa. What happens if I don't? I get 35 panic level. God damn it. 85 and 92. 5 hours. Someone's gonna get wounded if I go off and do that, is the problem. I'm ignoring it. Let Africa take the hit. Dr. Evil is fully healed. These are clearly coming directly to my base. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Ditch the angel. Well, they're making it simple on me here. Is she healed or not? 99%. Gotta wait for the end of the day. battleship? Yeah, okay. It's fine. Collect that bounty. Captain Tilden has recovered from their injuries, is ready for duty. We are all healed up. Let's do the final mission first thing tomorrow morning. We'll save it. We'll do it all in one big final episode, and that's the best way for us to handle it. So come back tomorrow. We'll finish this off. Until next time. Bye-bye.